right, we're here on the Canadian Top 20 hosted by Adam Wilde, and we're sitting with Jordan Knight from New Kids on the Block. How are you this morning?
I'm pretty good. I was up kind of late last night. We did the Cover Me Canada show, and then we kind of had a dinner in the restaurant lobby. The hotel restaurant. What are you talking about? Deborah Cox and Ron Fair. We were just talking and stuff like that.
Could you explain Cover Me Canada for anyone who hasn't checked it out?
Cover Me Canada is a singing competition show. 8 bands started. It's on CBC, 9 o'clock Sunday, live 9 o'clock Sunday evenings. It's a singing competition show. Every week we eliminate one band. The bands, it's called Cover Me Canada, so it's all Canadian songs from the past. You know, we had Paul Anka on last night. He did the whole he was on the panel for the whole show, and everybody sang Paul Anka songs. There's been Alanis Morissette songs, Glass Tiger songs, like just all the big Canadian names and all the big Canadian songs they cover. Me, Deborah Cox, and Ron Fair, who's a label executive in the States, are on the panel. Nicole Appleton is the host. The talent on the show is great. And it's really cool to see them develop and evolve and see the reaction from the fans. And it's kind of like to go through the whole drama of like who's going to win, who's not going to win. Oh, they stepped it up tonight. It's just fun. You know, it's a fun show to watch and it's a fun show to be a part of. So the whole experience is really, I look forward to it every week.
And you just released a new single.
Yeah, I have a single out now. It's called One More Night, and it's flying up the top, the Hot AC charts. I'm excited about that. I wrote it with a Canadian writer named Nasri Atwa, and he's amazing. He wrote a lot of the songs on the New Kids' last album. And he's worked with Justin Bieber, Chris Brown, so many people. He's really talented. And One More Night is a great song. It's kind of like, it has the upbeat energy of a lot of the songs that are out today, but it's a ballad, so it makes it a little different. It's not like the party rock anthem, but it has the party rock anthem beat, but it's kind of a melancholy song, so it's different in that sense. And it sounds good on the radio. I heard it yesterday. It sounds amazing.
So now that the New Kids on the Block are back together and you're teamed up with the Backstreet Boys, but you've got this solo career, how do you juggle all that?
And I also juggle family life too. Yes. Yeah. You have to pace yourself and you have to plan. You know, it's time management really. That's the nuts and bolts of it. Is like, you know, you just have to pace yourself. There's a lot of opportunities and offers come in, and you just have to pick the very best one. It's been amazing. We teamed up with the Backstreet Boys, and that's been amazing because man, how many songs between both of those groups? There's so many, you know, hits, and it's just a good package. It's a great show to go see. You know, both groups really take a lot of pride in putting a great show together, and you know, we're kind of veterans now. We're seasoned. We know what a good show takes, and with the pace of it, and what songs you should sing and stuff like that. So it's just a really great show to go see.
And what is it like sort of looking out into the audience, knowing a lot of these women were kids when your career started? Is that crazy? What is that like?
We do meet and greets before shows, and a lot of the girls will bring photos of like, they'll show like a photo then and a photo now, and it'll be like me and the girl when she's 10 years old, right? Yeah. And I'm like 19, because we had fans that were even younger than teenagers. They were 8, 9, 10. So they show photos, and then they'll show a new photo of us now, and it's like, it's so beautiful. Like we grew up and they grew up with us.
And do you remember your very first show ever with the New Kids?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I was terrified. Yeah. I remember it was at the Lee School in Dorchester. It was a talent show that we did. Yeah. Joe wasn't even in the group at the time. It was four of us, and we had these red sequin jackets and white pants. It was really funny. We were kind of trying to trying to clone New Edition at the time, the group New Edition, and the Temptations with the flashy outfits. But then we were like, we can't do that. We got to just be us and just wear street clothes like music. But yeah, I remember that. I remember. Sure.
Awesome. Thank you so much for talking to us this week.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.